This movie was metal. Where we going?
About go movies or not?
Do not take your kids to watch this movie.
I like magic.
What the fuck did we just watch?
Half of the fucking movie is about the Joker.
Huh?
But yeah, it's a decent movie.
Hi everyone, I'm Ronan Chain, and I just got back from watching The Northman. Holy balls! This was a trip. This was a trip, and it's probably my favorite movie of the year thus far. I think I could be up there. I'm gonna have to look back at what movies I really saw. But just right now my mind is just visually just got slapped across the face. Robert Eggers, I believe is the name of the director, who did The Witch and The Lighthouse, and I really like The Lighthouse. I still have to see The Witch. Best way to describe it, and this is just my opinion, I could be wrong, but if Braveheart and The Green Knight had a child and they just gave birth to it, it would be this. It would be a compelling, vicious revenge tale, and yet this person goes through change for the best and for the worst simultaneously, and he's torn between his haunting past and if his future would be just as haunted or even be a speck of hope for him. Amaleth, I believe, is Alexander Skarsgård's character's name, and he is just brutal. And I believe from the first trailer, because I didn't go on my way to watch the further trailers or TV spots. I just saw the original first trailer, and I was like, that's it. I don't want to know any more. I think at that point I thought they already showed a lot of fighting, and they did show some great scenes, but it just gets weirder and more brutal, especially concerning one's nose, and that's all I'm gonna say. It's just, sometimes I just wanted to just screenshot a frame and just put up on my desktop or my phone. Like the way the cinematography uses gray, bluish, and Nicole Kidman, broke my heart. And Willem Dafoe at one point is a gesture, I believe, and just this movie's bonkers. You do feel the length of the film. And yet I was okay because I just wanted to hear that killer ass soundtrack that I'm waiting to buy on CD or vinyl, whatever. Hopefully CD, because I'm a CD guy. But just buy it, listen to it. I went into the movie, listened to some Led Zeppelin's song, Baby I'm Gonna Leave You, and the minute I got out, I pumped up the volume and just put Immigrant Song, When the Leaves Break Down. It was so good. It's a Viking revenge tale, and I love that they spoke in the native Viking language. I don't know. I'm right now behind on my history knowledge, but it wasn't just plain English at point, and I love that there was a moment where there's a ritualistic pump up. The way the islanders use the haka to get themselves prepared in the war battle. There was a moment where these Vikings, that they would dress themselves as bears or wolves, and that they would have to consume the fire within each of these people, these men who are dressed in human skin but are bears inside. And I was I deliberately just had my mouth open and just be like, this is amazing. Music. Robin Carolan, Sebastian Gainsborough. Bravo. I want to give you a hug, I want to give you a high five, whatever. Just be like, your music just rocked me to my spirit, and I just want to just blast it out longer. And I want to see this movie in the biggest format as many times as I can. Jaron Blaschke, who did the cinematography, just when you see scenes not cut so fast and just stay on a spot and follow characters through a valley or a village, and then stay part and then go back and then still follow it and then turn and just follow it. There's no cutting for spots or points of view. Just it was so beautiful. I want to go to Iceland. I want to travel the world right now to see where the Vikings just walked and talked about it. And they mentioned Odin, All-Father, the Valhalla at the gates of hell. It was so cool. There's literally there's a funny moment involving the result of a battle at night, and I don't want to say so much because I won't be able to experience it, but there's literally, okay, I'm gonna say this, there's a lot of beheadings in this movie, a lot of beheadings. So you don't like that, bummer. There's a lot of beheadings and it's metal. There's one beheading and there's a gesture of one kissing their own, and I laughed out loud. People were like, what the heck? And oh man, Alexander Skarsgård, who I haven't seen Big Little Lies, but I remember from him from the Legend of Tarzan movie that they made a while back with Margot Robbie, Christoph Waltz, Samuel Jackson, and I got buffed for that. I was like, okay, he put the work in for Tarzan, that's it. And yet for this one in the Vikings, he's just bloodied up, he's cut, and him still just roaring with menace and determination. Just and when he meets Anya Taylor-Joy's Olga, it shifts perspectives, and I love that there was his mission at a certain point changes, and yet he is consumed by his fate and his vow and promise that he would seek revenge for people. And if you haven't seen the trailer, just good on you. Just go in, know that it's a Viking revenge tale, and it's made by a great director, writer, cinematographer, the music. Just go in and you're gonna enjoy it probably way more than I have already, because I knew stuff going into it. But a kudos to Ethan Hawke, to Nicole Kidman, which that was just, my heart just ripped out of my chest. Anya Taylor-Joy. Cada vez que la veo en una película, mi corazón crece más con admiración y la adoro más que la veo en las películas, y le quiero dar tantos saludos y felicidades por los proyectos que ella ha seleccionado para ser parte y solo crecer su carrera. Estoy bien orgulloso de ella como latino y como alguien que admire actores y quiere ser actor. So bravo Anya. Go watch it. Let's make sure this movie makes a ton of money so we could see more movies like this and see more stories like this and see cinematography like this and music like this. The more we see these movies and the box office, the bigger it is, the more people will be like, alright, people are into this type of film and storytelling. Let's get more, let's help create more of that. Madre de Dios.